Hello everyone, this is Dawn over at Plot Chronicles. Today I wanted to review the Tightwad Gazette series, part 1, part 2, part 3. Let's get started. Now I talk about this and I've done a series on this on my other YouTube channel, Sensible Living with Money Mom. And many of you that are watching me over here watch that channel. I absolutely love these books. You can probably get them at your local library. It is about a woman named Amy Dacyczyn. I'll set the books down for now because one of them is a little heavy. But anyway, it's about a woman named Amy Dacyczyn, married, 6 children. The last 2 children were a set of twins. They live in a farmhouse in Maine. She wanted to retire early and enjoy her life. They did a Tightwad Gazette series newsletter. People would send in their tips and tricks, and she wrote 3 books. Now, what I really like about Amy Dacyczyn is she wasn't judging other people on how to live their life or how to spend money. She was all about, being frugal, but she also she really enjoyed the lifestyle. She thought of it as a game, and she even admitted that sometimes she thinks that she may even have gone a little bit overboard, but she was all about starting out slow. She said, I don't expect people to do the things I do. Hey, it's about making the little small steps along the way, and over time you improve. And that's with anything in life, whether it's, learning how to manage money, an exercise program, eating right, learning any skill over a period of time. But I really like her. Now I'm going to tell you, I'll start out with number 1, the first book, and she wrote these in the 90s. Now, many of these tips are still good today. Now, in order to save money, one thing I will mention is you have to have the time to do it. Example, cooking from scratch. If you work 70 hours a week, it may be more challenging to make everything from scratch. So you pick and choose different types of things that you can do. And so maybe you wouldn't hang all your clothes out to dry because you don't feel you have the time. But there are some money-saving tips you could pick. And that's kind of what she's saying. Like one of them she wrote is how to slash your food bill in half. Well, they gardened and they cooked everything from scratch, okay? And so that would be something. And they did once a month grocery shopping. Now, I did that one time, but I've never really made a habit. I enjoy getting out and going shopping. I really don't want to do the once a month grocery shopping myself, but that's something Amy Dacyczyn did, how to save hundreds on your utility bills. And basically, they saved a lot of money by shopping garage sales and thrift stores, being extremely organized. For example, with the 6 kids, what she would do is she'd mend the clothes a lot, and then she would have buckets with boy clothes, and then she would put the size down what they are, and she'd have everything organized so that she'd plan way ahead. She was always planning. And so with the gardening, once a month grocery shopping, cooking everything from scratch, and her husband would try to fix and repair everything themselves. Now, not everyone has those skills to be able to do that, but I highly recommend, especially nowadays, you can get creative. What I love about these, I made several of these recipes. There's a lot of homemade gifts in here. And she even has one in here about, because she needed to lose a little weight. And believe me, she wasn't even what I consider overweight, but she wanted to lose a little bit overweight. And she talked about, dieting on a budget and things like that. Guess what it was? Cutting calories. Yay, how fun. But I think you guys would enjoy this. Like how to save on funerals. I thought that was interesting. Cheap travel tips. Make your own convenience foods. Tightwad crafts and hobbies. Cheap food for festivities. How to cut your dry cleaning costs. Swapping for profit. How to move inexpensively. I mean, I'm just naming up, several of these. Bringing up baby cheap. The art of creative deprivation. Now that's on their first one. She's big into refurbishing and recycling. Cheap holiday gifts. And then also Tightwad tips from people all around the country. Now I'm kind of curious because she puts different organizations or places to order things. I don't know if some of these I don't know if some of these companies are still in existence. Avoiding credit card debt, how to garden, that kind of thing. Making your own skincare products, mass producing things. And so it's just really interesting. Have any of you read any of these Tightwad Gazette series books? And do you like Amy Decisions? Have any of you ever gotten her newsletters? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below about this. That's all I have to say for now. Love you, appreciate you, and I hope to see you on tomorrow's video. Bye, everybody.